Yes, my name is Ade Shikoya. I'm an Enterprise Agile Transformation Coach. I work with clients such as Vodafone, Barclays, Boeing, Lloyds. I'm also the author of Waterfall to Agile, a practical guide to Agile transition. I think Africa is faring okay. So a number of technologies that we're seeing used in the West have come out of Africa. So like mobile payments, for example. That was a solution which was created to fix a problem. I believe it originated in Kenya. Now the West has taken that on board and uses that as an add-on kind of customer benefit that they sell. I believe that at the moment we are on the cusp of a digital revolution. Well, we are on the cusp of a digital revolution, but I believe it levels the playing field because it provides Africa with a lot of potential. The reason why I say that is it just takes brain to create technology. Africa's got brain plenty. In the past we had the Industrial Revolution whereby we had systems whereby through free trade and other policies that were set in place, we weren't able to compete on a level playing field. So for example, in Nigeria, we weren't able to refine our oil, we had to send it out, they would manufacture it, send it back to us at higher prices. With digital technology, with that, we don't have those barriers anymore. We have the young people, we have the manpower, the brain power. So I believe that regardless of where we are right now, my question is more about where are we going to take this, because it opens up many possibilities. To me, it's how do you quantify lacking behind? I struggled to quantify what that means. I think every place has different unique problems that it's trying to solve, and technology should always be focused on the problem space. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily lacking behind. What I would say is that there's a lot of technology that's out there that's been proven, and I guess what would be great for us is to start thinking about how do we utilize that to fix economical problems, solve social issues, and like I constantly say, allow Ghana and Africa to take its rightful place on the world stage. Yes, let me clarify that. So basically we've got the concept of the Internet of Things, which is connecting different mobile devices. The current predictions are that by 2020 there will be about 20 billion, and some estimates say up to 100 billion devices connected over this Internet of Things network. They also suggest that a decade later, so about 2030, we're going to be looking at 1 trillion devices connected across the Internet of Things. And so that gives us an idea. I think they say roughly there's about 8 billion mobile devices currently connected. So we're still in the infancy, right? So you might say we're about 1% into this new change. So that means it's a level playing field, the opportunities are vast and they're there. So once again, it's just a case of, we know this is going to keep on expanding. How do we utilize what we've got to be able to get ourselves into that space to take full advantage of it? The disadvantages of some technologies, so like for example AI, there's a lot of discussion and debate about, well, what does that mean if computers start to think for themselves and then they can learn for themselves, and then if everything that we're building is connected via Internet of Things, so our life is heavily dependent on technology. In effect, we do not know what will happen when these computers start thinking for themselves, what the implications might be. I think technology, like we see in war zones, can be used for the wrong reasons. Okay, so human beings are always looking for more cost-effective, efficient ways to kill each other. Technology may not be good for that. So I think there's many different possibilities around how technology can be misused. But that said, we could say that about anything, right? The cutlass could be misused. We can use it to grow food and, to sustain, or we can use it for other bad purposes. So I guess in the meantime, the benefits is that we know that it can improve people's living conditions, their working conditions, how people do business. It can improve the way that we connect with each other. One of the great things that we're seeing about technology, especially in the internet right now, is there are no longer the same barriers and borders that used to exist. So, the physical borders no longer exist. The way that we trade, we can trade with anybody in the world at any time of day. So there's so many other benefits. But like I said, from a social and personal aspect, there are many benefits as well.